last season. I didn't get a chance to get you the coaches show, but heck of a job last year, Coach. Changing culture, turning this program around. And I know you're going to give a lot of credit to your staff on that, but it certainly takes a leader to do that. How did you get it done?
A lot of great parents, a lot of great community members, and some great players to jump on board to that vision. And you know, we had a great staff last year. Some guys have come and gone, and we've had some additions this year. And I'm just so thankful. I think success that you see on the field, or you know, off the field, you know, those things sometimes are easy to measure. But I tell you, the thing that has blown me, and you do that by giving your all, whatever it is that you're doing. And you know, if you're going to do something, you're going to try to do something. If you're going to do that, then we're just going to continue to elevate this program. We have made so many strides, and yes, we did lose some players, and we're very thankful for the contributions that they made to our season last year, and some of them.
Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. Alan Slaughter-Zinski for the Brevard Sports Network. And we start the evening off here tonight with Coach Ben Waldrop of the Cocoa Beach Minutemen. And one of my favorite conversations is always to talk to Coach Ben. We always have a really good conversation. And, Coach, first of all, congratulations on last season. I didn't get a chance to get you at the coaches show, but heck of a job last year, Coach, changing culture, turning this program around. And I know you're going to give a lot of credit to your staff on that, but it certainly takes a leader to do that. How did you get it done?
Well, you said it. It's not me, it's we.
Yeah.
You know, if there's something that I'm guilty of, it was just hoping and believing and having faith that Cocoa Beach could do something. Right. And so Dr. Rendell, credit to him and his vision, convinced me to come over, and along the way, there's been a lot of great men, a lot of great parents, a lot of great community players, community members, and some great players to jump on board to that vision. And you know, we had a great staff last year. Some guys have come and gone, and we've had some additions this year. And I'm just so thankful. I think, you know, the success that you see on the field, or you know, off the field. You know, those things sometimes are easy to measure, but I tell you, the thing that that has blown me away more than anything, that really is humbling through this whole experience, is just seeing how many people have actually stepped up to come alongside, because what you see is not the product of one person.
Right. Coach, you set the bar last year with 6 wins. So obviously the guys know they can do this. What's the expectation and the goal for the program this year?
Well, you take it one game at a time, right. One day at a time. Right. And we push our kids to be champions in life, right. On and off the field. And you do that by giving your all, whatever it is that you do. And you know, if you're going to do something, you know, try to be the best. And if you're going to do something, put your heart into it. And we're trying to instill that into the kids. You know, whether it's weights, whether it's classroom, whether it's, you know, the lunchroom, is you know, be a champion. Conduct yourself in a way that you want to be remembered. Yep. And if you play on Friday night in a way that you want people to remember you, okay, it's not about stats and this and that and the other. It's about, you know, the enthusiasm, the heart, you know, the toughness, yep. Those kind of things. So if we do that, then we're just going to continue to elevate this program. We have made so many strides, and yes, we did lose some players, and we're very thankful for the contributions that they made to our season last year. And some of them are going on to continue and play at the next level, and we wish them the best. And you know, we'll be seeing that, following them. But we have a new batch of guys that we have a lot of guys that have been around in the weight room for 2 years now, that, you know, and they're bigger, stronger, tougher, and
faster.
and faster, and we have also some other people have decided to, from around the area, have decided to jump on board and ride the wave this year.
I like that.
So that's our motto for the season, and essentially that is that when you don't fight the system. Don't fight. Don't go against the grain. Okay, and we all want to be on the same page. We all want to be in it together, and we have good momentum, and so we don't want to fight that. We just want to keep it going.
Coach, I want to ask you real quick. Tell me a little bit briefly about your two units, offense and defensive unit.
Yeah, we have. Let's talk about offense first. We actually, believe it or not, okay. I had to look it up because I knew an interview was coming, and we actually only returned around 15% of our offensive production from last year. Okay.
Wow.
Rushing wise and receiving, but okay. If you remember, our spring game, we did really well, and we had 490 yards of offense. Aaron Garber rushed for 224 yards on 23 carries. We had Santi Chavez. He had around Santi Chavez, a new guy, came in from Ocala. That's a guy that you're going to hear his name a lot. Everybody's going to know him this year. He's a dynamic football player. Brennan BERK is also that. We have this guy named Jay Matthews. We have one guy that didn't get to play in the spring game that would practice with us. That was pretty much head over shoulders best player on the field almost every single day out there. Geovanni Pena, which I think you got to interview with him today.
Talk to Gio.
He's an absolute stud, and you're gonna see him dominate out there this year. We have of course. Logan Silvea, can't say enough about him. Last year as a sophomore led us to a 6-3 record, which is statistically the best season this school's had, record-wise in over 10 years. And all that being said, I mean he's always had the intangibles, but and he's a great leader. But this off season, I mean, he's 10 times the quarterback he was last year, and we're looking to capitalize on that with some wrinkles that we're adding in. Brady Supp is going to be carrying the ball. Cam Williams is going to be getting some.
You got a nice rotation in the backfield.
We actually do. We have. I'm saying. I'm trying not to forget anybody right now.
That's all right, but we got to speed it up because the camera's going to overheat.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. So defensively, we have Kyler Coe returning on defense. Of course, we have Zane Shearer as a senior returner. Zach Whitaker on the line is going to be stepping up. One guy that's new.
Zach's big.
Good, yeah, he's a big guy. One guy that you didn't get to interview that I want to mention is Satchel Gash. He's a young guy that has pretty much earned everyone's respect out here. Dominated in the spring game. We don't have as much depth up front. We're bigger than we were last year, though. We're still young, but when you play young, and it's just invest into the future. So there's a lot. There is some continuity. A lot of guys returning. Jack Matson returns as a starter. We return most of our offensive line. I think 4 of the 5 starters. They're still super young, but they're bigger and they're older. You're stronger.
Coach. Final question for you. This culture here. You come down Minuteman Causeway, and you see you're entering Minutemen land. There is a strong culture here of just community, faith, family, football, all of it. Talk a little bit about how you're a perfect fit here, because when I think about you and the way that you coach, all of those things come to mind. How has it been here for you?
Well, I coached in the county for 16 years before I came here, and it was all Central Brevard teams: Merritt Island, Viera, Rockledge, Merritt Island Christian. So, it's just down the road. And we used to come do 707s here in the summer with Piccolo, and I've had mutual friends who have coached here over the years, and so I've always followed them. And say what you will, Piccolo had a great run, and Lowe had some winning seasons, but one thing that you cannot deny about Cocoa Beach, and that always stood out to me, was through the ups and the downs, you didn't see fans yelling for someone's head. Okay, you didn't see players running around bad-mouthing people, which sadly to say is the case in a lot of places. It's like if you're winning, then everything's great. If you start having a couple losses, and it's the end of the world. And I think when adversity strikes, that's when you really see the heart of a man. Okay, and what you would see, what I saw, okay, from the outside looking in, was that the heart of this culture was wonderful. It was, as a community that loves the kids. They love the community. They want to see them be successful. They'll bend over backwards to help provide resources, no matter really what the program is. And so I wanted to, so that was something that stood out to me. And I felt, coming in, there was an obligation and a responsibility to not forget the history of the past and the legacy and the tradition, but to honor those things as we try to do that here at Cocoa Beach, but also build on that, but keeping that community, keeping that community feel strong.
Coach, thank you so much. Good luck to you this year. I just love talking to this guy. I just hate the fact that it's as hot as it is because our cameras keep overheating. They've been doing it for 4 days. Hope it cools off by next Thursday, no doubt about it. This guy right here, great football coach, one of the best around. For head coach Ben Waldrop, I'm Alan Slaughter-Zinski for the Brevard Sports Network. Hey, everybody, Alan Slaughter-Zinski for the Brevard Sports Network, and we continue our practice reports here from Cocoa Beach, home of the Minutemen, where some special things were accomplished last year with this football team. And I'm here with Geovanni Pena and J.J. Litchie. And let me start with you, Geovanni. Last year, this football team did some things it hasn't done in a while. I think the hype is real this year for this football team. Talk about what the expectations are for this program this year.
Accountability, honoring each other, doing the right thing in class, and just being a great teammate in general.
All right, relax. We're good. Relax. Just take a good deep breath. All right, we're having some fun here. JJ, last year, this is a program that won 6 games, and as I alluded, reached heights from last season. What did you guys learn last year about yourselves that you're bringing into this year?
We learned that we need to work as a team, and we can't accomplish our goals single by ourselves.
All together, all for one. And, this program has really taken a turn obviously for the much better over the last couple of years. And, I love Coach Waldrop. I love his coaching style. I love what he brings to the table. Talk about playing for Coach Ben.
It's been amazing. He's treated all of us amazing. He gives everyone an opportunity. I just love that about him.
And what would you add about Coach Waldrop?
He's just a great person in general. Like most coaches, they have their favorites, and he doesn't have favorites. You show up, you do the right thing, you start. People like some football teams, most of the players don't show up, and they'll be the starters. Right. Here, it's all about accountability and just
and practice and getting it done. Let me see your ink, man. I like that. Where do you get that done? Who did? Yeah, show the ink there to the camera. I like that. Where'd you get that?
I got it at Grind Time Ink.
Yeah? Nice job, man. Nice job there. All right, tell me a little bit about you, Geovanni. What position do you play, and what are your goals and expectations for this year?
Running back and linebacker, and my goal is to break the school's rushing record.
Yeah, I like that. Okay, and how about you, JJ? What position do you play?
I play right guard and linebacker.
Mm-hmm. Now, do you play? What's your goals and expectations?
My goal is to go undefeated, and I believe we can do it.
I believe you can do it too. I got you. Well, we did the over unders the other night. We had them at 8-9 wins, didn't we? Yeah, we sure did. All right. Do you play any other sports?
I play baseball.
Yes, you do. You're a good baseball player. What sport do you prefer, baseball or football?
Football.
Okay. Why?
I love football. I've always played it.
Yeah. And what is it about football that you love so much?
Working together to accomplish a common goal.
I like that. You like hitting people too, don't you?
Yes, sir.
It's okay to say that. How about? Yeah. So tell me, do you play any other sports?
Nah.
Football is your major concentration.
Football is life. I run track, but that's
another sport.
I don't really take it seriously how I do with football.
Well, you do it for football, and that says a lot. You got a favorite NFL team, or college? Who's your college team?
Hurricanes all day.
All right. Good to you, baby. How about you? You got a favorite NFL or college team?
I like UCF college.
Okay, the Knights. All right. Well, they're getting there. They're in the Big 12. They're moving up the ladder there. All right. So, when you guys aren't playing football, or what are you doing for fun, man?
Work and the gym.
Where do you work?
Coconuts.
Okay. Oh, my man, put it there. All right, good job. And the gym, like to work out. What's your favorite? What's your favorite routine? Like pressing. What do you do?
Chest try, back by, and legs.
What are you benching?
300 was my last max.
Jesus, kids, man. Golly. How about you? What do you do for fun?
I like weightlifting.
Yeah. What are you benching?
230.
Good Lord, man. You guys embarrassing me. Geovanni Pena and J.J. Lucci of the Cocoa Beach Minutemen. Thanks, guys. Good luck this season, man. Good to talk to you. Don't drift. Right. There we go. All right. Welcome back here to Cocoa Beach, home of the Minutemen. I got Aaron Garber and Kyler Coe with me. I started on my right the last time, so I'm going to start on my left this time. Tell everybody who you are, what position you play.
My name is Aaron Garber, and I play running back and free safety.
All right, Aaron, tell me a little bit. Okay, last year this team did some things it hasn't done in a long time. Good year for this team last year. What did you bring from last year? What have you learned from last year? And what do you see this team accomplishing this season?
I think that our energy last year was really good, and if we bring that energy from last year into this year, we can do great things.
No, I like that. Tell me a little bit. Tell everybody who you are and what position you play.
I'm Kyler Coe. I play star now. I was free safety. I just got moved, and I also play receiver on offense.
All right, so everybody doesn't think that you just said you're a star. Tell them what position star is.
It's like an overhang safety, strong safety.
He's a star anyway. I'm just telling you that right now. All right, so you were on the team last year. Talk a little bit about what you learned last year and why you know, based off of last year, this team's going to be successful this year.
Yes, sir. So I've been here since my 7th grade year, and we've gone through a bunch of changes. Last year, our biggest thing was the team, like chemistry. Like everyone was playing as a team. The years before, it was a bunch of individuals. Yeah. And we just have that. We have that teamwork now that really helps us out.
Well-spoken young man. What year are you?
I'm 2025.
Okay, so you're a junior this year. Talk to me a little bit about personal goals this year. What would you like to accomplish personally?
I think I just want to get better than last season, and I want to contribute more to the team.
Tell me what it's like playing for Coach Waldrop.
It's great. He's a really good he gives good guidance, and he's a good leader for us.
Yeah, I'm going to ask the same question to you. Tell me about playing for Coach Waldrop, a guy that's been there, done that, knows how to get to the next level and succeed there. Tell me what you like about playing for him.
Yes, sir. I really like playing for Coach Waldrop. I previously played 7-on-7 with him and Pop Warner, so I already knew him previously to him coming to Cocoa Beach. I really like how he coaches. He definitely knows a lot about the game, and he really helps us out.
Let's find out a little bit about you guys off the football field. Do you play any other sports?
Yes, sir. I run track.
All right, what do you do in track?
I do the 100, 200, and I throw discus.
All right, so you take track pretty seriously then.
Yes, sir.
All right, tell me when you're not running track or training or preparing, what are you doing for fun? How do you relax?
I don't do much relaxing, but I have a job. I actually push ice cream on the beach with a couple buddies.
Do you? Tell me about that.
So it's pretty cool. Like I get to be on the beach all weekend, and we just push ice cream and sell it to people.
Really? Now take me inside the business aspect a little. Now, there we go. This is what I want to know about. What kind of ice cream you selling?
Just like popsicles, like Bomb Pops, like the character ones, like SpongeBob. We do like strawberry shortcake, cookies and cream, that type of stuff.
Does I'm trying to think of a politically correct way to say this question. Does it kind of help you out there with the young ladies?
All right, going straight to it, yeah.
I didn't know how else to ask. I would love to have had that job. How old are you?
I'm 16.
I would love to have had that job as a 16-year-old. How about you? What do you do or first of all, do you play any other sports?
I do. I play lacrosse.
All right, let's talk a little bit about Cocoa Beach lacrosse because lacrosse has become an extremely popular sport in this county. We have really stepped up our coverage of it, although I was a little disappointed we didn't get over here more this year to broadcast more Cocoa Beach games. But what do you like about lacrosse? You like those contact sports, apparently.
Yeah, I like hitting.
He's just smile. He's like, yeah, I just like hitting. What do you do to relax?
I like going fishing, and like Kyler, I got a job too.
What do you do?
I drive for a pizza company.
Okay. All right. We can't give any plugs, but so you're out there. You deliver pizza. You make good tips.
Yeah.
Look, give it to him. If you people aren't tipping this young man, make sure when he shows up at your door, you're giving him a good tip. So he didn't say that. I said that. What's the standard these days? I know back when I was delivering pizzas, it was 10%. Then it jumped up to 15. Is it about what 20-25% people should be tipping?
It's still about like 15%.
Now come on. Let's start it. We need to start a hashtag 20%. That's what we need to do, guys. Pushes ice cream, delivers pizza. I love it. This is a fun football team. Tell everybody who you are again.
Kyler Coe.
Aaron Garber.
I'm Alan Slaughter-Zinski. We'll be back with 2 more Cocoa Beach Minutemen in just a moment. Alan Slaughter-Zinski for the Brevard Sports Network, and we conclude tonight our interviews with the players anyway with Logan Silvea and Zachary Whitaker. And I'm going to start with you, quarterback, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Man after my own heart here. Talk to me a little bit about playing that position for the Cocoa Beach Minutemen. What does it entail?
Well, you got to be a coach on the field.
Yeah.
And, well, the coaching staff is great here, and I love the team. So it's really just a joy overall. So
Digging the quarterback. What are your goals this year for this program? You had a pretty nice year last year. 6 wins, did things this program's not done before. Obviously, a successful season would be to build on that. So what are the goals?
Well, obviously to go undefeated, win it all. But
that's a realistic goal.
It is. We did great last year, and I think we're going to do even better. So.
Zachary, talk a little bit about first of all, what position do you play?
DT.
All right, so you're a defensive tackle, you're a quarterback, Eaton. So you're chasing this guy around. He's got the green jersey on. Does that mean you can hit him, or does he have to have a red one on?
I mean, when coaches aren't looking, it's pretty much anything goes.
I like it. All right, playing DT, getting up front. Tell me about playing Maxamato, the DC.
Yes, sir.
All right, tell me.
Coach Guy, either one.
Coach Guy, tell me a little bit about playing defense for the Cocoa Beach Minutemen. What kind of defense is it, and what are the expectations?
I mean, last year we didn't do as good in D-line. Now we just want to go at it. We want to get penetration. We want to kick their ass.
How did you get better? I like that. How did you get better this offseason? In other words, how do you know you're going to go out there and do some ass kicking?
I mean, Coach Fisher, he asked for me to come out for workouts with him every day. Do it every day for him.
Gotcha. All right, guys. We've talked a lot about the football team. And you know what? There's a lot of football we could talk about. But let's get to know you guys a little bit. Tell me a little bit about you off the field, Logan.
Well, I like to fish.
What do you like to catch?
Well, I got snook in my backyard, so I do some snook fishing, a little bit of redfish, a little bit of fly fishing. I'm practicing, not too good yet, but I'm getting there.
Play any other sports?
I was playing baseball, but I dropped it to focus on quarterback. Yes.
All right. So you have aspirations to play in college. Are you committed?
I do have aspirations. Yes, sir.
All right. Keep it up, man. You got the size. I've seen you throw the football. You're athletic. Keep it up. How about you? Do you play any other sports?
No, sir.
So football is you've been in. What do you have aspirations to play football in college?
I mean, if I got the opportunity, I wouldn't mind.
You wouldn't mind. All right. So what do you do for fun? How do you relax? You seem like a pretty chill dude. What do you do?
I just like hanging out with my family and all that.
Yeah.
Family and friends.
Tell me about your family.
I live with my mom. Yeah. So, I mean, I just hang out with her a lot.
Yeah, I get it. I live with my mom, and I know what you mean when you say that. So, it's like it's that mom-son relationship that I don't know. It's tough to describe. What do you do? Okay, so I say, how do you relax? But you got to go out and have some fun sometimes. Oh, yeah. Tell me about the fun.
I usually hang out with my dad. Times we'll go over to Disney World for the day, just chill, hang out.
Dad's so fun. Mom's a relationship. Go hang with Dad for the fun.
Mostly not my grandpa. Me and him.
Grandpa?
Me and him, we've been all around this country.
Oh, I got you. Where's some places you've been?
We went to Seattle for an air museum because he's Navy and all that. And we like going out around.
So you've done some traveling.
And,
what's been your favorite spot you've hit?
Me and him, I think when we went to Seattle, it was really fun.
That's a wild city, ain't it? It's different.
We went really like pre-COVID or something. It was different.
Yeah, definitely different. All right, guys, let's find out a little bit about your team. I didn't ask the other guys this question, okay? Who's the guy on the team that takes the longest to get ready?
That would be J.J. Lecce, sir.
All right, J.J. Lecce. It takes forever to get ready. Who's the guy on the team that, you know what? I don't care what you put in front of him, he's eating it.
Ooh, Manfredberg.
Yeah? Who?
Jackson Rains.
Jackson Rains. And who'd you say?
Manfredberg.
All right. Who's the wild man on the team? Who's the crazy guy? Like the guy that goes, jumping off of those, skydiving, that kind of stuff. Who's that?
Chatter.
Anthony Chatterbox self.
All right, guys. So as we get set to wrap up here with you guys, we talked about undefeated, 8, 9, 10 wins this season. Tell me about Coach Waldrop and playing for him.
It's great. He wants to build a culture here, and that's what he's doing. You know, he's got great coaching staff, and he just wants a hardworking team, and that's what we're doing.
How do you see that culture? What is that culture?
Coming out here, working hard, and staying positive. You know, every day. You know, getting punished doesn't matter. Come back every day, keep getting better.
So the final question for you is this. If there were one thing you would want everybody to know about this football team in 2023, what would it be?
Hey, we're coming for it all. Yeah.
Tell everybody who you are again.
Zachary Whitaker.
Logan Silvea.
I'm Alan Slaughter-Zinski for the Brevard Sports Network. All right, we conclude with the football players here tonight with Brennan BERK. And first of all, Brennan, tell everybody what position you play.
I play wide receiver and DB.
All right, so you go both ways. How does a practice like this work where it's 765 degrees out and you got to play both sides of the football? Do you sleep well at night?
No, I don't. It's all about hydration.
Hydration, no doubt. All right, so you played on this football team last year. You guys did things last year that this program hadn't done in quite some time. So what did you learn last year that, you know what, that makes you know that this year should be a better season?
Hard work and dedication. Yeah. If you have that, we had that last year, and we got new guys, and they have that too. So we're just going up from now.
Yeah, you win 6 games last year, and again, you get to that playoff in the SSAC. Talk to me a little bit about the culture here and what Coach Waldrop has established.
Oh, yeah, he's established a family. We're all really close, and just that relationships really helps on the field too.
What do you like doing more, catching a ball across the middle of the field or coming up and laying out a wide receiver?
Laying out a wide receiver.
My man, I like that. All right, tell me a little bit about yourself. What do you play any other sports?
I play track, yes.
Okay, what do you do in track?
100.
Okay, so you got a lot of speedsters on this team. What are you doing for fun, man? How are you relaxing? What are you doing for fun out there? Or not out there, but in life?
I like to fish a lot and surf.
You guys do a lot of fishing, which makes sense, Alan, because it's the beach. So my question to you would be, do you have a part-time job or anything like that? How old are you? What year are you?
I'm 17 and I'm a junior.
All right. So this year, this team, 6 wins was the threshold last season. I'm not asking you to pick any win total, but I do want to know where you think this team could be at the end of the year.
To be honest, I think we can be undefeated.
Undefeated. You know, we picked you the other night to win 8, 9, 10 games, so we're right there with you. Couldn't really find a loss on your schedule. What are you excited for? I'm sorry, you said you were a junior?
Yes, sir.
All right, so you still got one more year of school. What are you excited for the most about the upcoming football season? Is there a particular game you got circled? Is there something specific you're excited about for the upcoming year?
I'm excited for the HT game because I went there for my freshman year.
Okay, so you're excited to play against your former team?
Yes, sir.
All right, no doubt, man. Well, listen, good luck to you this year, and tell everybody who you are again.
Brennan BERK.
I'm Alan Slaughter-Zinski. We'll be back with Coach Ben Waldrop in just a moment.